Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. This is the first time ever I am doing a one brand tutorial. Everything on my face right now except for my eyebrows are Charlotte Tilbury products, and I cannot wait to show you everything I use to achieve this look. At the end of the video I'll give you guys a little roundup on which Charlotte products are my favorites, and of course throughout the video you'll get to see how I did this look that I'm wearing right now. The lip combo, the eye look, everything. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you want more videos like this one, please comment down below which other brands you want to see one brand tutorials from. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Go ahead and ring the bell as well. And now that you've done that, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started with today's video. There is a couple things I've done without you watching, and that is I did my eyebrows. I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury brow products yet, so I did that to get it out of the way because I think I have everything else I need. And I did already apply my moisturizer and eye cream. It is from Charlotte. This is Magic Cream and the Magic Eye Rescue right here. I have it on already. And I was going to do this while filming, but I showered quite a while ago and I didn't want to go without moisturizer for this long, so that's why I did it and I didn't turn on the camera for it. But a couple of hours later my skin still feels super hydrated, and that is thanks to these. Magic Cream is not just a moisturizer, it also has serum ingredients and it primes your face for the makeup application. Now Charlotte Tilbury does have other primers that are really good, but most of the time, to be honest, I just do Magic Cream and then I go on with the foundation I'll show you in a few minutes, and I don't use another primer in between. You guys, I have hives all over my arms and hands and I can't stop scratching. The pollen is really bad here in Georgia, and look, I don't know if you can see it, but you see all the little red dots? I think this one's worst. Let's focus on the red dots. Anyways, they're super itchy. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the top of my eyes first just to get that out of the way. And I will be using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. And I will also be using this palette of pops right here. There is a Pillow Talk palette of pops that's currently on sale, and it's very similar to this one. This one is the palette of pops from Holiday, and that way I can combine this palette here, which is an absolute favorite of mine, with something fun and sparkly. So I'm going to start with the color Desk 1, which is this one right here. My palette mirror is filthy. I am so sorry. And I'm going to put that color on the crease of the eye as a transition. I do have concealer around my eyebrows, so that is why my eyebrows are highlighted underneath. Same thing on this eye, of course. Blend, 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 and I'm just using a big fluffy brush. This one is the M441 from Morphe. Next, I'm going to use Day 3, which is this one right over here. And with that same brush, I'm going to put it on the outer corner, blend it into the crease. If you guys want to see more looks with this palette, I have a video reviewing it where I did one look, and then I have a 5 looks 1 palette with it, and I will link all of that below. Okay, so I'm doing the outer corner now on this eye, blending it in. And because it is springtime and this is one of my favorite shades to use in this palette, I'm going to use Date 3. I'm switching my brush to an M505 and I'm going to put it on the outer corner of the eye and flick it upwards towards the crease. And I'm going to pick up my palette of pops and I'm going to use this shade right here all over my eyelids. I'm going to apply this one with my fingertips. Yes, I love that. It's so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to leave the top of the eyes at this stage and we'll continue after we apply our complexion products, but so far, so good. Okay, so let's get started with complexion. And when it comes to primer, I have the Wonder Glow primer and I really do love it, but I don't think it pairs well with the Airbrush Flawless foundation. I definitely rather use Magic Cream to moisturize and prime my face and then put this foundation over. I think these two pair amazingly together. I do love my Wonder Glow primer, but I use it with other foundations. If you have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, this one works wonders with it, but for this specific foundation I do like to just go ahead and skip the primer and put it over Magic Cream. I am, however, going to kind of prime with this right here. This is my Hollywood Flawless filter and I have it in number 3. I'm going to put this one all over my cheeks and the high points of the cheekbone right here. Down the center of the nose, chin, up here a little bit. Hollywood Flawless filter is so good because it just gives you the most beautiful glowy effect. And I'm just blending it in with my Sephora Collection number 56 brush. Look at how beautiful that looks already. It diminished my redness and it gives my skin a really pretty glow. I don't like to put it all over because I don't like to look dewy all over, but I definitely love it in the places where you saw me put it. I'm going to get 1 pump of the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I find that I can perfectly do my whole face with just the 1 pump. And I am going to mix in a little bit of this Hollywood Flawless filter with it. So I have them right there next to one another. And I'm mixing them together in the back of my hand. Alright, I'm going to start applying, and I'm using that same foundation brush, which is the Sephora Collection number 56. If you want to use a Charlotte Tilbury brush, I recommend the Magic Complexion brush for this foundation. And then if you have the Magic foundation, the Hollywood Complexion brush is the best one for that, in my humble opinion. And as you can see, this foundation is pretty full coverage right away. A little bit goes a very long way. I still have so much in the back of my hand, and I'm already like more than halfway done with my face. I'm going to do a little bit more right here on my cheek. I'm going to blend down my neck. Alright, the foundation is blended. As you can see, it is pretty full coverage. It's pretty amazing. I decided, because I have done videos on a lot of these products individually, I'm going to leave you guys a list of those videos down below. So if you want to see more about a specific product, just click on that link. Just because, for instance, I already have a video on this foundation, I have a video on the palette and things like that. So anything that I use in this video that I have related videos to, I'm just going to leave you guys with a list of those in the description box below. Okay, so next we're going to do some concealer. This is the Magic Away Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. I will say this is not my favorite concealer ever because I find that it creases on me. But I also have seen lots of people swear by it. So I think you'll like it depending on your skin type and how much you apply. I'm going to do not much of it because, like I said, I know it creases on me. And I'm just going to tap it in with my finger. I have all of my beauty blenders dirty at the moment, and I don't want to wash them, so finger it is. Alrighty, this eye next, and I drag it down a little bit right here with my finger when I start blending to create that under eye triangle. Alright, so the concealer is blended and we're going to move on to contour, and I love this thing right here. This is the Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. It is so intimidating but so the easiest thing to use ever. I absolutely love it. It blends out so easily and it gives you the best bronzy contoured look ever. I love this so much. So this one has an open and close mechanism right here. I'm going to open it and I'm going to dot it right here. And I like to bring it forward. If you look straight in the mirror, which my mirror is not even in front of me, there we go. I like to bring it all the way to like where your eye starts. So like right there. There we go. And I'm going to blend it in with my brush. Sometimes I draw it all over and then blend it, but that's when I have a beauty blender, because I know a beauty blender will diffuse anything. Right now, because I'm using my brush, I'm going to do a section at a time. Did you see how easy that blended, by the way? I didn't even have to stop talking and it's already blended. Look at that. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Let's bring it here. There we go. And pat it in with the brush. Alright, we're gonna do the forehead. Push it back into your baby hairs and blend, blend, blend. I'm going to do my nose, and I'm patting it in with my finger. And I like to go back with a little bit of concealer to re-highlight the center, because I always feel like I mess up the center when I blend out around it. There we go. Alright, so then down here, and I'm going to do some on the sides of my neck. And blend, blend, blend. I'm not packing it here because I'm not super concerned about placement when it comes to my jawline. I actually want it to just blend nicely. So now that I'm done with all of the cream products, we did the Hollywood Flawless filter, the foundation, the contour, the concealer, all of that. I'm going to start powdering, and of course I'm going to use the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder from Charlotte for that, and a fluffy brush. I'm using the Sigma E35. You need something that is very soft for this one, because I used to put too much of this powder on and it didn't work as well as now that I use a fluffier brush. So first things first, I'm going to make sure nothing has creased underneath my eye. And after I do that, I'm going to lightly powder my under eyes. Same thing on this one, just pat in the creases and powder. Oh wow, I just got that huge allergy bump right there. You guys can see it underneath my makeup. That is crazy. That wasn't there at the beginning of the video, was it? I was avoiding it, but I think I'm going to start taking Claritin or something. That is huge. Okay, I'm powdering the center of my forehead. Just ignore that giant thing on my face right there. I can see it. Like, the reason I just looked at it is because I can see it with my eye. That is ginormous. I sometimes get that allergy spot right there, but I don't think I've ever been able to see it with my eyeballs like that. So I'm going to finish up my under eyes before I do anything else. I'm going to get a pencil brush. This one is Morphe E36 and Dream 3, which is the hot pink shade. And I'm going to put it right underneath my eye. And then I'm going to mix Desk 1 and Day 3, these two right here. And I'm going to smoke it out with that mixture. Lastly, I'm going to grab Day 1 and use it as an inner corner highlighter for this eye look. So next I'm going to bronze some more. I'm going to use this right here. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow from Charlotte. I have it in the lightest shade. And I'm going to use the bronzer side here to go over our contour. This way we're setting the contour in place. And I think it also helps to smooth things out. And down here as well. I'm going to grab my highlighter brush. This one is number 98 from Sephora Collection and the highlight shade. And I'm just going to put it right here, tops of the cheekbones, temples, right there. Same thing on this side, of course. This is a really nice highlighter because it's not going to emphasize texture and it looks really nice. And then I'm going to use my Pillow Talk blush, which is my #1 blush at the moment, I could safely say. And I'm going to put it on the apples of my cheeks, blending it back into my bronzer and highlighter. I'm going to use a black eyeliner on my waterline. This is the Rock & Kohl from Charlotte in the shade Bedroom Black. And I'm going to take my pencil brush, nothing added to it, and just run it in between my lower lashes, because usually that blends out that black eyeliner a little bit. For mascara, I'm going to use Legendary Lashes Volume 2 right here. I love how buildable this mascara is. You can keep going and going and going, and it's never going to clump up your lashes. I take forever putting on mascara, so I'll be right back. I'm back, mascara on, let's keep going. A lot of you asked me a few videos ago, I don't remember which video it was, but it got a ton of comments asking me what lipstick combo I was wearing, and I'm about to apply it right now because it was Charlotte Tilbury. So my two go-to lip combinations at the moment are the iconic nude lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury, and I either wear the Dance Floor Princess lipstick or the JK Magic lipstick. Dance Floor Princess being a little pinkier, JK Magic being a little peachier. I'm going to use the JK Magic in this video. because this is the one I was wearing the other day when you guys wanted to know what was on my lips. So let's go ahead and apply my lip liner. Iconic Nude lip liner is an absolute must-have. It goes so well with like most lipsticks. I love it. I like it more than any other Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. Liner applied. And this right here is JK Magic, which I bought JK Magic when it first came out. I still worked at Sephora back then. And I bought it without even trying it on, just because I wanted it, because I'm obsessed with Harry Potter and it's like the JK Rowling lipstick, you know. And I believe this is it for the video as well, because I certainly do have a full face of makeup on. Charlotte Tilbury doesn't make any setting spray, so I went ahead and used my Morphe one to set everything with. I like finishing up my makeup with some setting spray. Alright, and this right here is the final look. So literally everything on my face except for my eyebrows right now is Charlotte Tilbury. I would love if you guys let me know if you like this video. I've never done a video like this one when I'm using exclusively one brand every step of the way. So if you want to see other videos with specific brands, let me know in the comment section below and let me know which brand you would like to see next. I would definitely love the feedback. So if you guys want my final thoughts on all of these products, I can only tell you that they're all my favorite. The only Charlotte Tilbury product that I don't absolutely love is the concealer, just because I have other concealers that I do like better than this one, but literally everything else is like a favorite of mine. The foundation is a favorite, the moisturizer and eye cream are definitely a favorite, the bronzer, highlighter, blush, the lipstick combination, of course, the eyeliner, the contour, the eyeshadows. Charlotte can certainly do no wrong in my eyes, which is why I decided to go from Sephora to working with Charlotte, because honestly I love all of her products so much. Again, the only one that I'm not obsessed with is the concealer. However, she does have color correctors that come in a little pot. I don't own those yet, but I am totally obsessed with them, and I have used them before, and you don't necessarily have to put a concealer over them. So if I had one of those, I would not have used this one right here. With all of that said, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, get notified every time that I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye!